Here in Macclesfield, we like our food, and there are two foodstuffs that have a particular connection to our town: flour and potatoes. Back in 1886, the Hovis Bread Company began mass production of their patented bread flour in a mill on Union Road. The mill building itself was built in 1831, next to the Macclesfield Canal, and at one time there was an actual canal arm into the building so that barges could sail right in. This made unloading of the wheat and loading of the processed flour much easier. By 1914, Hovis flour production had outgrown this mill and moved to Trafford Park, near Manchester. Hovis still retained Union Mill, and tins and bags for the company were manufactured here. The mill ceased to be used after the Second World War and was converted into industrial units. A fire destroyed the eastern end of the roof in 1970, and by the 1980s the mill had been abandoned. In 1989 it was listed as a Grade 2 structure, and in the 1990s it was converted into apartments. The building still retains many of its original features. So, what is Macclesfield's connection to potatoes? Well, on the 13th of April 1812, an argument broke out in the marketplace over the price of Cheshire's finest spuds, and they were thrown about the streets. The culprits were arrested, but an incensed mob broke the ringleaders out of jail and rampaged through the town, raiding the shops as they went. There are reports that they broke the windows and doors of shops and rolled cheeses and other articles through the streets. The rioters grew in number to around 5,000, and the Royal Cumberland Militia were summoned to try and stop them. The town magistrates attempted to read the Riot Act in Mill Street and in the marketplace and were completely ignored. Eventually, the Macclesfield troop of volunteer cavalry were called in and galloped through the streets in pursuit of the rioters. Arrests were made and order was finally restored. Very few of the rioters were actually from the town. They had gathered in the fields around Macclesfield and marched on the market with the intent of starting a riot. 4 people were injured during the riot: 2 cavalrymen and 2 rioters. In 2018, there was another potato uprising. Thankfully, this time it was just a reenactment of the original event.